Greetings and welcome. How are we all feeling today? We all get frustrated, we all get irritated. Life is so stressful, so busy. Everything is expected to happen now all at once. And we find ourselves like these little stress balls, like we're just so stressed out that we have a very low tolerance for anger, irritation, frustration, and sometimes we find ourselves getting frustrated with the people around us, the people that we love, because we don't know how to let it out. We don't know how to communicate it without coming off as angry and irritable and annoyed. And we become very susceptible to these emotions. We get irritated with each other. People annoy us. People on the roads. It just becomes too much at one point. And if someone is taking a little bit longer than the time you have, the frustration just builds and builds and builds. And the thing is with frustration, the more frustrated you get and the more you allow yourself to get frustrated, the more frustrated you will become. If you focus on diffusing that intensity of frustration, you'll find it easier to deal with the situations that you find yourself in. Frustration is a difficult thing because once you're frustrated, it's very difficult to get out of that mindset. It's very difficult to get out of that mood. And it just seems like everything left and right makes you angry or annoyed, and you find yourself so frustrated that the emotion just starts bubbling over. And people don't just have to cry because of pain. I know that people cry because they are frustrated past the point that they can physically and mentally handle. And we tend to find ourselves a lot in frustrating situations where we have to be calm. But it's important that when you find yourself in a very frustrating situation and you're very angry and someone is annoying you or being rude or taking their time, it's important not to react. Do not fight fire with fire. Don't react to your frustration. Don't react to other people's frustration, because then you're just feeding it and then it just grows and grows until you can't control it anymore. And frustration can get very out of control until it's your default mode and you lose all the little joys that you have in life. Remember, when you are trying to manage your frustrations, it's important to manage those emotions, that you can identify where those emotions are coming from, and you can understand the level and the intensity that they are showing themselves in. It's important that you make sure that you are emotionally regulated, because you cannot make a well-informed decision if your emotions are all over the place. You can't take control of a situation if your emotions are all out of the place. And it's also important to examine your thought processes, to really thought backtracking, so that you understand where your thoughts are coming from and what thoughts you are having. Because when you start to manage your thoughts, you're able to manage your emotions. Manage those frustrating thoughts and don't keep thinking about what's frustrating you the whole time. Try thinking about something else. Don't constantly manifest that frustration. Also use grounding words. So a grounding word can be something like bubble, something that you can't say angry, or something that brings you to your happy place. Focus on a word that can bring you to center, or just imagine yourself in a different situation. And when you are frustrated, you expect people to be compassionate towards you. And that's the thing, we need to exercise compassion and understanding because everyone is going through something. We just need to have more patience with each other and ourselves. So remember, you are unique and valuable. Take care of that beautiful person. Stay strong wherever you're from. See you next time.